Keith here with Math Fun and Games. Today we're playing PanzerLeader, Situation 8. We are entering turn 4 in order to get a decisive victory. The capture, the higher the victory, and if direct fire and I don't have any indirect fire. See, I don't have direct fire here. And I'm just going to rush my vehicles forward because 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't see me there because I'm in the woods, and you can't see me here because she's blocked by this. And that right there, well, I would have a 1, 2. And then if another unit comes there, it's going to take the 1 to 2 straight up. And then this guy is going to go right there. Good. Okay, and then remember I loaded up a whole bunch of these vehicles over here. Let's get this thing. 1, 2, 3. 3. Stop. 1, 2, 3. Stop. 1, 2, 3. This mortar, well, I might as well move it forward too. Now I think I have everybody far forward over here for the alley. Are these vehicles moving forward? Yeah, sure, why not? Move them right there. Just going to try and get everybody as far forward as I can. Guy, okay, he just loaded, so all right, that's vehicular movement. Now, okay, slated quick. Oh, I still have more vehicular movement. I can move this one forward. You gotta be careful though. I don't want to overstack. 1, 2, and he'll park right there. I just want to make sure that's clear, that that gun isn't being towed. Then I can bring in some infantry too now. So I'm going to try to have these two enter the stream right there. So I need a 1, 2, or 3. First one can't, second one can. Right there, so I can remove the quick march now. It's already moved. Okay, now these right here. Oh, I got the priest too. Cool. That guy's going to be able to do a lot of damage. Alright, goes forward. He's going to go forward. 1, 2, 1, 2, because they're on a road. And I'll make sure I got as many people as possible forward. 1. 4 there. Yeah. 2, and I'm going to quick march to here, to that hex. Okay, and he's not dispersed, which is good. You got more units over there. 4 there, unfortunately, but they're all dispersed. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, 1. I'm just gonna go in here. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. That way no one has to use. All right, I think that's it. Base. So I have so that's they're dispersed. Excellent. And how about here? We got, and we only got 4 there. So that'll be a 1 to 2 minus 1, no effect. Right here, how much we have? We have 4, 1 to 2, minus 1, no effect. I'll make sure I got double 6s, yeah. And I think that's going to be it. So that's going to be it for the Allied turn. Unfortunately, they're not going to get the decisive victory, but all right. So now we have the Axis turn. Oh yeah, I got to remove dispersal. Make sure all these, check to see that all of these have their dispersal removed. Excellent. Okay. And did that just unload? Okay, that I didn't unload that yet. It says dispersed. Oh boy. Well, direct fire right here. Like there, but those are considered armor targets. Man, I hate to lose it. I'm just gonna lose that next turn. I don't really want to. So that becomes 40 to 12. That becomes a 3 to 1. 3 to 1 straight up. Oh, lucky me. It's just they're just dispersed again. That could have been very bad. And they fired. Okay. Oh, I think that's the only one that I want to do. Oh man. Things are not looking good for the Germans. I really can't put up much of an offense here. I get 3 to 1 against one of these, but that's not going to do much. So we'll go to the movement phase. Go right there, and I might want to opportunity fire. Yes, I do. So that's going to be that tank and that armor gun. So it's going to be 40 to 6. That is going to be a 4 to 1 plus 1 for the city. Boom. Eliminated. Oh man. That's gonna be they fired, and well they actually opportunity fired, so I'll have to arrange the units in this hex. Take a game counter and opportunity fire. And then let's see, they fired, put an opportunity fire on them. Then it's obvious that these guys weren't involved in the fire. Okay, man, that's, what about here? We got 1 truck. Okay. I'm going to move this 1, 1, 2. I'm going to move this 1, 1, 2 and spread out. I'm going to move this truck right there. All right, so it's going to go on to turn 5. This is the last turn, last chance that the Allies have in order to get a decisive victory. All right, we don't have any indirect fire. How about direct fire? Oh, yeah, I have to remove the dispersal on this one. Direct fire. What do we got over here? Not much. Not much in the way of direct fire. Eh? Oh, right here. Nope, I don't have any direct fire with him. And I don't have anything spotted with these guys. So, where's my big guy, the priest? Okay, I gotta get that guy for it. Alright, so that's it for direct fire. Now we have the movement phase. We have the vehicular movement phase. And it's into the turn, so that removed the fire marker from that. This guy can go right here. Well, first vehicular movement. The opportunity, those two opportunity fired. You can bring that infantry to the top. I can bring the opportunity fire marker up one. Put it right there. It falls where it's supposed to be. Yep. Okay. Oh, I'm just worried about that guy right there. I don't want to bring my priest in and it gets blown apart. But then again, they're not firing yet. Oh, even though it's 4-1. It's 2-1 plus 1. Now they're going to fire. 2-1 plus 1 is 4. That's dispersal. Gotta make sure they're both dispersed. Okay, good. What other movement I got? They have opportunity fired, which is great because now I really don't. There's not much that can hurt me. I remember it's vehicular movement. Priest, I want the priest. First, I want to bring every tank except for the ones that opportunity fired. Bring my vehicles in. I want to bring that to and unload it. And the bad guys are saying stop right there before I unload. They're going to take a 3-1. That's an armor target, isn't it? They're going to let it unload. And after they unload, it's going to be at least 2-1. I think that defense infantry. I'm going to call it that defense infantry. So it's going to be a 2-1 plus 1. And they fail, and they both opportunity fired, which that was weak. That I shouldn't have done that. That was a bad move, and the Germans cannot afford to have any weak moves. So this one's going to go right there. And this one, he's going to go right there. He's going to go right there. He can move 2. How many do I have there? Good. I can move another one there. Traffic jam here. I'm going to have these 3 try to enter the water over here. 1, 2, or 3. 1 gets in. 2 gets in. If that's a 3, I'll just have to double check. Yep. And the next one. So all 3. Again, 3 straight 3s. How about that? A lot of 3s coming up. So all of those can enter the stream, which is good. The priest. So I got these forward lines pretty much full, except right there. That's a good place to put the priest. Let's see, right there. Those two quick marched. I can do close assault, so I'm going to. And oh, he's going to drive right into over there. It's still move further forward. He's going to move further forward. It's right there. He's going to move right there. All right, I think that's it. So that's it for the movement phase. Now the close assault phase. Right here, I got 8. So I have 12. I can get rid of that quick march. So I got 3 infantry right here, 12. They can attack 12 to 8. It's not very good. That's 1 to 1. I'd love to get more, but that's what it is. So it's 1 to 1. Yeah, it's just going to have to be 1 to 1 minus 1. Effect. That's all right. Over here we have 8. Ooh, 4 to 1 plus 4 to 1 minus 1 actually, and that annoying unit is gone. That pleases, very pleasing. This is an interesting scenario. It's not one of my favorites, but it is interesting. So that's going to be a 1 to 2 minus 1. Oh, 1 to 2 minus 1. I get a 0. And they're dispersed. Nice. And that's it. So we're going to go on to the bottom of turn 5. It's the Axis turn. And we're just rolling. Okay. So, direct fire, none. Movement, none. Close assault, none, because unfortunately, well, I can move these units right here and they can close assault, but I've got, I mean, that's the only, they're just gonna, that's it. So that's it for the Axis phase. And we're going to go on to turn 6. All right, so if the Allies can clear out the Germans in this turn, they'll have a marginal victory, but since they eliminated more than half of the opponents, that'll become a tactical victory. So this is for the tactical victory. I'd have to clear out the Germans this turn. This right here, well, I have the priest. And that's going to be 40 to 6. It's going to be 4 to 1 plus 1, any type of good roll. Of course I get a 6. Oh, of course I get a 6. Oh yeah, I got to remove the opportunity fire markers because we just had the end of the German turn, so. And they lose dispersal. All right, well, it's dispersed. Now I've got 7. What's a 7 give me? It's the dispersal. Not good. Next, I got that anti-tank rifle. So over here, is that halved? That's considered an armor. I'm just not used to firing. I think it is halved. I'm not used to firing against infantry with an armored halved. So it's 4, 5. Not much, is it? 7. It's barely 1 to 2. Well, it's going to have to be 1 to 2. So the priest fired. And I want the rest of them to fire on one of these. So I got 1, 2. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be 1 to 1 plus 1. And no effect. So they're going to be, they fired. And this unit fired. And that unit fired. I think that's definitely going to be it. When were those dispersed? How were those? Oh yeah, the big gun. Yeah. All right, so now it's movement, and it's vehicular movement. Vehicular movement forces some thinking, but I want to move. Obviously, I want to move all my infantry up in positions. And I don't think I have any infantry back here. No, I don't. 1, 2. Matter of fact, I have one too many units right there. No, one of those infantry guns is being carried. Okay. That I can put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can put one vehicle over there. And then these will obviously move in. Then I have 3 here. So those 3 are going to be going over there. These 2 are going to be going right here. 1, 2. I don't think I have any other infantry that can go forward. I'm kind of mixing up my infantry movement with my vehicular movement here. Okay, and that's going to move forward. So I want that assault gun in position to fire next turn. This is an interesting scenario. It's not necessarily one of my favorites, though. All right, right here we have close assault phase. So I have 12 right here. That actually was done this turn, wasn't it? So it's going to be 1 to 1 minus 1. It's going to be dispersed. And right here, should be easy to take on close assault, right? So that's 8. Well, let's see. Actually, that's 4 and 4, 8. So it's 2 to 1. Then I want to take out this unit, or these 2. So I'm going to do a 2 to 1 minus 1. Darn it, no effect. And right here is going to be 8 to 2, 4 to 1 minus 1. Yeah, those trucks are gone. Okay, I think that's it. So we're going to go on to Allies, the Axis turn. Axis turn 6. They're actually holding out a little bit, right? If I move anybody, I'm susceptible to, oh, I got to remove dispersal from these guys. And I also got to remove my opportunity fire and my fire markers. Move dispersed. Move dispersed. Fired. Yeah, this isn't my favorite scenario by any means. This guy can go 1, 2, 3, but then yeah, you can go run 2, 3. Or you can go right there and then there. It would make them really difficult to I'm just gonna move from right there. Okay, that's gonna be it for the Germans. I remove their dispersal. I'm gonna go on to Axis turn, Ally turn 7. Ally turn 7. 25 minutes. So if I clear it out by the end of this turn, because I destroyed half the enemy units, I can still get a marginal victory. I have to clear it out by the end of this turn, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, quite frankly, but we'll see. Oh, I got to remove the fired markers from here. Okay. See, I don't have it. He doesn't have a target. I have nobody that he can fire at. Priest right here. I can use the priest to fire against this one right here. 4 to 1. +1. Thank goodness. All right. That's deleted. Oop. Mark the priest as having fired. And then we have this anti-armor gun, right? So actually I made a mistake. That's actually armored, and everything is an armored target in the city. So that's 18, 20. This actually be 2 to 1. I made a mistake when I fired. I forgot everything in the city is armored. So it's 2 to 1 +1. So 2 to 1, and I got a 2. Disperse, but all right. He doesn't have a target because of the city blocking. See, because of the city blocking, I can't fire on anything. That stinks. Because that right there is a blocking hex side. Oh, I should move that forward. All right. That's it for the fire phase. Now I need the movement phase badly. And I have to make hay right now. 1, 2, 3. There. Right there. Right there. Just going to leave the rest where they are. I should have actually moved them forward, but okay. So let's do the close assault phase. So right here I have 4. I got to remove that vehicle back there. So right here I got 2 to 1 -1. I need a good roll. Excellent. Oops. Over here I got 1 to 1 -1. That's not going to do it. If I throw this guy in, I'll have what? So over here I have 8. That'll be 1 to 1 -1. Man, that stinks. 1 to 1 -1. No effect. 1 to 2 -1. No effect. 1 to 2. No, it's not 1 to 2. It's 8 to 9. It's 1 to 2 -1. No effect. I get 2 5s. Yes, I did. All right. Well, that's it for the Allies turn 7. Yep. Now we go to the Axis turn 7. And I'm probably going to stop after this turn, but I might go on. I don't know. Yeah. All right, Axis turn 7. There's not much I can do. I'm not going to do any attacks. I mean, if I might do a 1 to 2 close assault, 1 to 2 minus 1 here. Oh, 1 to 2 minus 1. And that's dispersed. That's something. All right, that's it. Now it's the Axis turn. We're having heavy fighting in the city. I mean, it's the Allied turn 8. All right. Direct fire phase. Priest. Here. 4 to 1 plus 1. Boom. Delete. Next up. Right here. Yeah, that's 4. That's easily 4 to 1 plus 1. Did I roll another one? Yeah, you did. They're gone. All right. And the priest fired. And my units here fired. And I have one more unit which I have to destroy. Now it's a movement phase. I have to get the units that can fire on that. I have to close assault that unit out of existence. 1. And then, unfortunately, this is going to have to be quick march. And I have to roll for all 4 of those to see if they disperse. 1's dispersed. 2 are dispersed. All right, so 2 of those are dispersed, so they can't help me in the close assault on this one. Then we got over here, 2 coming in. They could come in over here, no big deal. So there's going to be 1 more close assault. I get 8, 8, and 8. So I got 3 to 1 minus 1. Hopefully this destroys them. 3 to 1 minus 1 is a 3. It does not destroy them. They're just dispersed. So they're going to, the Axis are going to be eliminated on turn 9. That means, we'll see what it means in a minute. All right, we're going to go on to the Axis turn. Axis aren't going to do anything except lose dispersion. Now we're going to have the Allied turn. Ready. Oops. I want to just remove dispersal. Oh yeah, at the end of my turn, I didn't get rid of the dispersals for the quick march. So I was supposed to do that at the end of my turn, last turn. So I'll do that. The dispersal. There's a dispersal here. Yeah, okay, so now it's all going to come down to this last close assault. Just for the fun of it, I can surround that unit. Put that there. I don't know what I do with the priest. He's around here somewhere. Yeah, I think he's back here. Where is the priest? Oh, he's back there somewhere. Anyway, okay, so let's do the close assault. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1, minus 1. Boom. Gets eliminated. So the Axis forces. And then I gotta get control of them. So it's not going to be. It's not. So now I don't. But meanwhile, I don't have control of that hex. So we're going to go to turn 10. And you can tell my voice is rising and I'm frustrated. So we're going to go to the last game turn. And only in the last game turn do I get control of the entire city. Turn 10. Oh, yeah, that's not good. All right, so what happened is the Allies control all hexes at the end of turn 10. So that would be a marginal German victory. However, my victory level increases by 1 step if the winning side has lost less than 50% of its combat units. Right? Less than 50% of its combat units. So I guess technically it's a German tactical victory because it lasted till turn 10. And it doesn't go up to the marginal victory because they lost everybody. All right. Now, if I had one, right, if I had one, then I would have definitely got my level of victory boosted because I destroyed all their units. I destroyed more than half their combat units. No, I do not, because I do not lose less than 50% of my combat units. So that would could have boosted it. So if the Allies can control all towns at the end of turn 5 without losing less than half their units, that's the only way they can get a decisive victory. Anything else is so they have to control all town hexes by the end of turn 6 in order to get a marginal victory. And that's tricky because you have to basically clean out the Allies and move in turn turn 5 and move in turn 6. So it's a lot of pressure on the Allies in this one. I'm not saying I played it perfectly because I didn't. And the Allies control town hexes at the end of turn 10. So that made it a marginal German victory. It's a very slight German victory. Because it took me a turn 10. If I did it a turn 9, it would have been a draw. All right. Well, that's it. Next time, we're going to go on to Operation Situation 9, Operation Market of Market Garden. Some Dutch word I cannot pronounce. All right. Thank you, everybody. I want you to, or Holland, Danish, maybe. Okay. Anyways, no, it's Dutch. Have a good day. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Oh, my foreign languages.